Hey everybody, it's Evan from Aube Family Adventures. I wanted to do a quick tech video today to show you what I'm using on a daily basis to keep working full-time while we are exploring beautiful and sunny and warm Costa Rica. I did want to start off with a quick apology though. I was supposed to do this earlier. I did shoot a full tech video to show all of the camera gear and all of the tech stuff and all of the way we got it down here, but we just simply ran out of time. We had to close up our home in Canada. It was getting pretty cold, and then we had to get everything packed up at the same time and out the door to catch our plane to come here. So we're about a week in, we're getting settled, getting things a little bit more organized and into a routine. So I thought now would be a good time to run through what I'm using on a daily basis. So again, I'm sorry I didn't do this sooner, but there'll be another one to follow to show all the camera stuff that we're using every day too, to take pictures of howler monkeys and iguanas and all the other animals that we've had in our backyard so far. So the first thing is, as any digital nomad knows, or anybody who works remotely, you need a reliable internet connection. And how I have achieved that is through this handy device, which looks a lot like an iPhone 5, only probably about twice as thick. And it is from GlocalMe. It's called it's their G3 model. It's a 4G wireless data terminal. It's built using an Android platform, or at least the interface looks like an Android platform. So you can just scroll through. It's all touch. It tells you how much data you have left. I chose this for a few reasons, not the least of which is its size. It's really small. It fits into your pocket. You can take it in a backpack if you're traveling for the day but still need to remain connected. It was available on Amazon.ca. It was under, I believe, $190 at the time, and it included 1.1 gigs of global data, which is good for a year, and there was also a promotion on for an 8 gigabyte North American plan, which doesn't do many favors down here, but it was nice that it was included. I can also pop out the SIM card tray. There's room for 2 nano SIM cards that I can take a local SIM card and drop it in and sign up for a local data package, which in a lot of cases can prove to be a lot more cost effective. So there will be links to this as well as everything else that I've purchased through Amazon today down below. So that's the GlocalMe G3. The other thing that we're using to stay connected is, of course, our phones. Now, TELUS, who we're with at home, they do have a roam like home, or roam while you're away, or whatever they call it, where you get to use the plan you're already paying for at home abroad, and they charge you, I think it's $7 in the US. It's $12 a day here, so on 2 lines that gets pretty expensive. We did spend almost the first full week using that option, which was silly. It just took me a little bit of time to narrow down what I wanted to do in terms of local SIMs. What we landed on were prepaid SIM cards with Movistar. So you just purchase the SIM card, super cheap. You can do it at a local grocery store or Mercado supermarket. And then you can go and you call them, you activate it, they give you a number, and you can choose your data plans, which is just a matter of putting credit onto your plan, which again, you can do pretty much on any corner store. And then you text the code for the plan that you want to their number, and it gets activated really quick and easy. So the plan that we've opted for is a 2 gigabyte plan, which is a 30-day prepaid plan. Now, all of their data plans, and one of the reasons why we went with Movistar is that regardless of the data size and number of days that you have, or that you choose for your plan, WhatsApp is unlimited. So I know we're a little bit late to the party when it comes to WhatsApp. We haven't really been using it before coming down here. Apparently the rest of the world is, which is super handy because it's an easy platform to chat with, as I'm sure you know. But by it being unlimited, it doesn't eat into that 2 gigabytes of data. So we have that full 2 gigs for posting on Facebook or Instagram while we're out at a market or doing a tour or something like that. So that's really, really handy. Also, I could pick up another one of those cards, set up the same plan, and use it in the GlocalMe G3 and conserve that 1.1 gigs of data, or at least what I haven't used already, because I've got a year to use that up. So that's going to be the way that I'm going to go. I'm probably going to look after that this week just so that we've got a cheaper option there. So those are really the two mobile connection and communication pieces that we're using. All of my work, all of the photo editing, all of the video editing that I'm doing is on my 13-inch MacBook Pro. It has the touch bar, so quick and easy sign-ins, which is awesome. I've paired it with my Apple Magic Mouse 2, which is super handy. I love all the gestures. It's like an extension of the trackpad. If you don't have one and you're looking for a new mouse, it's slim, it's light, the battery lasts forever. Not literally, but it lasts a really long time. So if you're looking for a mouse, it's definitely worth consideration. In terms of sound, sometimes I just need to plug in and get focused on my work. Other times I need to make calls to clients. I need my hands to be free. So for the bulk of that, I am using the One More triple headphones. I opted for the 3.5 audio jack option, so I can use it directly into the MacBook Pro as well as just plugging it in. I have an adapter or a dongle. If you're an Apple or a Mac user, you're used to having an adapter for everything. So that is the 3.5 to Lightning connector, so I can plug it into my phone and use it for phone calls. The sound on these is phenomenal. It's like being in concert or in surround. The triple drivers do a really good job of just immersing you in whatever you're listening to, which is really good. The mic has the 3-button controls, so your pause and your volume and your stop and all that stuff. The pet peeve that I have is it seems to consistently pick up ambient noise rather than my voice when it's supposed to do the opposite. I mean, these weren't cheap by any means. It's not their top tier model, but I kind of expected more. So a lot of times I end up starting off hands-free and then having to just pick up the handset and just talk to my clients or teammates, which is a little bit annoying, but again, the sound is just so good that I use them a lot. Other than that, like, that's all the digital stuff that I'm using on a daily basis to get my work done. I am still a bit of an analog guy in a digital world, so I use a notebook and a pen to record everything that I do or need to do. Is just a manual check off and a record as well, which is really handy for touch bases with superiors or just making sure that I've got everything done for that day. Nothing fancy, it's just a Zebra F301. I've had this pen forever. I can barely even tell what it is anymore, but I just remember it. You can get refills like at Staples or Amazon, anywhere, and they're really cheap and they last a long time. And then just a simple Amazon Basics notebook. It's all you really need. Lined paper. A book like this probably lasts me pretty close to a year, so I started a new one before we left. And then I've got lots and lots of room to make all my notes for work. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's everything I'm using for work. As I said, I'll have links to everything in the description down below. But we very much appreciate your love and support. You can find me on Instagram at aubefamilyadventures, or my personal Instagram account, which is at evan.aube, A-U-B-E. Yeah, or just leave a comment down below. Please like, subscribe, share. If you do subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell so you get notifications of when new videos pop up. I know Mandy's working on a few packing videos, and I'm supposed to be doing one myself. But for now, thanks for watching, and thanks for your support, and we love you all. Bye from Costa Rica.